Planets that are in their detriment are the furthest away from their domicile, their home sign. And actually, one of my textbooks, Hellenistic Astrology, written by Chris Brennan, says that detriment also means that the planet is in its exile. And so much of traditional astrology and astrology in general has colonial language, right? Because there are planets that are at home, and then there are planets that are furthest away from home. So if we were to further define what a planet in its detriment is, well, there's some geese that are going crazy right now. These are the immigrants and the refugees of the zodiac. If you think about it, immigrants and refugees come to a country not because they want to most of the time, but because they have to for survival. So they come to a new country, they don't know the language, they don't know the culture and the customs, and they're kind of like a fish out of water. That is the experience of a planet in its detriment. So the planets in its detriment are Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius and Pisces, with the caveat that Mercury in Pisces is also in its fall. Then we have Venus in Aries and Scorpio, Mars in Libra and Taurus, the two Venus ruled signs. Then we have Jupiter in Gemini and Virgo, the two Mercury ruled signs. Then we have Saturn in Cancer and Leo. So when your planet is in its detriment, don't think of it as something that's bad or weak or that you're going to have a terrible life. Just think of it as that you are an immigrant or a refugee to that area of life. It might mean that there's a learning curve. You have to learn the language, you have to learn the culture and the customs, but you learn it with an accent. You learn it within the perspective of your home country. You might have to lean on other talents and skills to allow that planet to express itself. I oftentimes see that people who have a planet in its detriment, I think they know that I'm doing this video. Oftentimes I see people with planets in their detriment, they go through a period of growth where they really have to honor that part of themselves, but they end up expressing some kind of genius or medicine from that planet.